So for today's activity, we saw previously how to use the GeoGebra, so you're going to use that just like normal, or you can try using these new handy-dandy transparencies with our axes on them. So to show you how to do them, on our packet for today, it wants us to rotate this triangle 180 degrees clockwise. Well, we know clockwise goes in this direction, and we know 180 degrees is 2 quadrants. We saw that in our warm-up example, so I'm just going to write that down for now. And then we need to label our original A, B, and C vertices. So if we look on the graph, where are those points located? So if I look for A is right up top, and A is located at 1, 4. I'm going over 1, up 4. So I can write 1, 4. For B, I go over 1, and I go up 2. And for C, I go over 3 and up 1. Throw 3 and 1. So once I have my points labeled, I'm going to take out my transparency, and I'm going to line up the axes so that they are all on top of each other, so that the X and Y match. As far as the A, B, C, and D go on here, it doesn't really matter as long as the X-axis and Y-axis are covered with these axes. So now, once I do that, I'm going to take my X-bow marker, and I'm going to trace out this triangle on there. But first, I'm going to put a dot at where the points should be. So I've got A, I've got B, and I've got C. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to trace out my triangle. That way when I rotate it, I know where it's going to go. And I also want to label the points A, B, and C. So now we said we have to rotate it 180 degrees, 2 quadrants, and we're going to go right. So I'm going to take my transparency and I'm going to move it 1 quadrant to the right, and then I'm going to move it 2 quadrants to the right. So when I finally do that, you're going to have to pick up your little transparency to write your coordinate. But if I look, A becomes down here. So it's going to the left 1 and down 4. So that would be -1, -4. My B is going over 1 and down 2. So left 1, down 2. And my C is going to the left 3, down 1. So left 3, down 1. Once I do that, I can take out my transparency and then I can graph. Where's my -1, -4? I'll put it here, A. And that's my new A, so I put A prime. And then I have a B, my new one, -1, -2, so I put B with the prime for the new. And then C would be at -3, -1. So if I connect these points, and I make my triangle, and then I put back my transparency, does it in fact end up there? Yes, it does. So that is how we use these little handy-dandy tools to physically rotate our triangles. And then it just wipes right off at the end. So you can keep going throughout the activity.